Here we go. The bomb just got dropped. I cannot believe it. LeBron takes the $97 million extension. I want to bring this up and debate with you guys. Is this just an absolute championship killer for the Lakers? What does this mean for the Lakers? Woj just dropped the news about 3 minutes ago that, I can't believe it. LeBron James is going to be getting $97.1 million. So I want to bring up this report and just read it. I think, I talked about this a lot earlier in some videos that if he takes this $97 million, I think it really just kind of handcuffs the Lakers on winning. They can't bring anybody else in. I don't know why he didn't kind of negotiate for just a smaller contract, but maybe he just thinks, you know what, the Lakers aren't going to make any moves. I'm just going to make my money, wait 2 years. My son's going to come in and play because this is only a 2-year deal. So the Lakers and star LeBron James have agreed to a 2-year, $97.1 million contract extension that includes player option for the 24-25 season. Okay, so there is another player option, so that's like year 3, right? And with that, this extension, which includes a 15% trade kicker, makes James the highest earning player in NBA history with $532 million in guaranteed money, surpassing the Brooklyn Nets' Kevin Durant. James is ineligible for a no-trade clause because he agreed to an extension. So this is telling me that he can't, the Lakers they could trade. I don't know what that 15% trade kicker is. I'd love for you guys to comment down below what that means. But he's not eligible for a no-trade clause because this is an extension, not a new deal. So when players get a new deal, they can negotiate in that no-trade clause. But since it's an extension, they can't. The new deal starting salary is But the new deal starting salary of $46 million, the 15% trade kicker, and James's stature as one of history's great players alike make him a Laker for as long as he chooses. So this is the interesting part. So it's going to be 2 years. Comment down below what you think this deal is going to do. I think taking $100 million in the next 2 years handcuffs the Lakers, man. I'm the biggest LeBron fan, but this really does not allow you to bring in much talent. And now they got to get rid of Westbrook because he's $47 million. 3 players right there. That's all of your freaking salary cap. That is too much money to be paying 3 players. I am not a huge fan of these mega teams anymore because you get no talent around you. But I want you guys to comment. I got a few of you out there what you think. James has been entering the final season of his contract worth $44 million and now joins All-Star Anthony Davis with the ability to negotiate new deals with the Lakers or become free agents in 2 seasons. With the deal, the 4-time NBA champ and MVP and an 18-time All-Star eliminates the concern that he could enter free agency next summer despite approaching 38 years old. James remains an all-NBA level player and the centerpiece of the Lakers. James is ineligible to be traded during the upcoming 2022-2023 season because of the second year of his new extension exceeds a 5% raise. The Lakers could have north of $20 million in salary cap space in 2023 offseason and would have the ability to sign a third max contract player in the 24 season. So he is taking less than that first year. I haven't got to read this yet. You're reading it with me. So this is pretty interesting that this does actually free up space. I thought doing this would actually kill him, but hey, you never know, but still $20 million in cap space. And it sucks that we got to wait a year. Like, they got to get rid of Westbrook right now. 1 more year on a 20-year vet is a lot of miles. So this is killing. Again, comment down below. What do you think about this contract extension? There was grumblings of it and positive, but I thought when they didn't do anything with the contract, I thought they were going to wait and see if they were able to get rid of Westbrook. See if they could bring anybody else in, and maybe he would take a little bit less so that they could, get a better team because he's all about chips right now. He's got to get those championships. The player options increase salary cap space if players decline them and yet remain on new deals. James, who turns 38 on December 30th, is limited to signing a 2-year extension because he will be 38 or older when the current deal expires. A rule I remember hearing that. So he's not allowed to do any more big deals anyways because he's over 38. So there's only 2-year deals for older players like that. The Lakers have missed the playoffs. Yeah, we all know. And it's because you're paying three dudes like $5 billion and you got nobody around them. So, again, another reason I'm not a huge fan of all that money. So, again, let's really break this down. What do you feel LeBron James is thinking here by taking this extension? Now, $46 million in the first year. Doing simple math, you got about 51 left over after that. That frees up $20 million in cap space, but that's also next season when they don't have Westbrook, so they can sign another max player and bring him in, but that's not until next season. So this is something that I feel, I was kind of hoping that he didn't take this 2-year extension, $97.1 million, just because it's so much cash. He's already a billionaire, and we see guys like Tom Brady, take less. Yeah, his wife makes hundreds of millions of dollars, but so does LeBron. Everything he touches turns to gold. And this is something, if you're all about championships and getting to 6, maybe you take $30 million a year, $35 million a year, whatever. Yes, it's a huge kicker, but if you read there, they are not making the playoffs. So you're losing out on tons of extra money, and you're losing out on tons of extra bonuses by not making the playoffs, not making the finals, not winning championships. I know that a lot of these contracts are extended out where you can make a lot of extra money by just extending. And if you're not making the playoffs, you're not making that anyway. So, man, I think, LeBron James getting this extra $100 million. I'm proud of him, dude. 38, freaking mega all-star, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, and it's not even close. And just being able to do that in year 20. But, man, at year 20, a billionaire taking maybe 10 mil less a year or 15 mil less a year, and surrounding yourself with talent and going out with more championships, I just think would be such a better legacy play. I'm curious. Comment down below, now that you know how much money he's going to be making, what is this going to be doing to the Lakers and their ability to get some more players to surround Anthony Davis, which has not even played 35% of his games since being a Laker, so that's a killer. We got to get a lot more talent, like real good young talent who can play all season long, because even LeBron, as good as he is and big and strong, he is not able to stay healthy, we've seen either. So, and LeBron, or Anthony Davis, same thing. So I am your NBA white guy. This is what I do. I talk all things hoops from a hooper's perspective, especially Laker news, LeBron news, and the newest news that just came out is your boy just got paid. So until my next video, guys, we'll catch you later. And if you're liking this content, make sure you tap that subscribe button and you click the bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. Cheers, homies.